Hello everybody. We have an unboxing today over here on the Cotty bench, and it was a pretty good deal. I seen it and then I spread it out to everybody and they sold like that. So hopefully it's a really good deal. Let's open it up. Get me a blade here. Give Cotty some cookies. Cotty always gets cookies. Yes. Here, Cotty cookies. I need to get another camera over here to get on me while I do this, but we'll give Cotty some cookies because Cotty always gets cookies. Oh, Shadow's out. Shadow on cookies? Well, Shadow's gonna have to come up here if she wants cookies. And give me another blade. It's different. I will post this. I'm trying to do something a little different with a different camera angles on the unboxings of the tools and stuff. So this is the way it arrived. Hopefully my cameras are working fine. Open this up. I seen these and I just had to spread the word. Hopefully everybody gets a decent one. They're a little older model, and I really hate what this company does if you do a trade-in. I'll show that here in a minute. People like me, other small shops, they like to buy used equipment. And let me get the rant over with before we open. We got to open this. You guys see what it is. Then I can go on a rant. And I don't have it pulled up, so let's see what this was here. Okay. So we have a Flasher Portable Plus. Oh, I got version 5.0. That's a good one. This is not that old of a version. Holy crap. I was thinking, because the picture showed version 1. I got 5.0. Year 2023, week 21. Made in Germany. Version 5.0. Holy crap. That's better than... I was kind of hoping it was going to be a version 1 so I could do a comparison of what the version 1 looked like and what the version 5 looked like internally, but we'll go with this. Let's plug it in and see if it works or power it up. Came with a battery, so I'm going to assume these all need new batteries because it powers up. Holy shit. This was a smoking good deal. Let's see what we have for firmware. Let me pull up the configurator here. There we go. Okay, we'll pull up the configurator. That was my other flasher that was showing disconnected there. Okay. Is it going to detect? Yes, it detects. Version 5.0. Sweet. But it's February. It's 2024, February 28th. Old. So, my other flasher here is a Flasher 5 Portable 2. That one's my other one. Right there. Forgot to turn the screen off, but this was a version 5 too. Kind of pisses me off that it wasn't a version 1, but oh well. I need to pull up that website. I archived it so nobody can if they do decide to delete it, it's archived. So where was I going? Oh, where'd I put that? I did not bookmark that, did I? I'm ill prepared. Piss poor planning prevents, or piss poor. Proper planning prevents piss poor service or outcome, or however you pronounce it. Oh, I need that. Okay, there we go. Let me pull this up here. Firebox. There we go. Okay. This is the flasher. The V1 was the ones that were not, they're discontinued. So this is a V5. This is awesome. This is sweet. I really wanted a V1 so that I could add it to my internal photos and see what the difference is between the hardware, if it was just hardware or software. But these are all the modes that it does. I've used it on the channel a few times, like the SILLabs C2 two-wire interface. That's when I did the backup of the Cami research. But it does a lot of stuff. Here's all the processors it does, or cores. V5, there's not a lot of V5s, V6, V7s. You know, I've never ran into anything that would most likely use that. I mean, V5 is the ARM China cores, Cortex A76, Cortex M85. But okay, how Segger does this is they'll, if new cores come out, they'll say, oh, well, we have to update your unit, even though the old hardware is compatible. And they'll offer you a very little trade-in, like $100 for a $2,000 device, or $1,500 or $13. I mean, these are expensive. And for what I got this for, right here, I always test offers. I started it low, declined, and then it accepted. So I paid like $200 shipped. The order details. I'll dox myself. I don't care. $200. And then I spread the word and told people buy, because that is a smoking deal. I mean, you can see Flasher Portable Plus 5.16. So I got a version 5, even though if you see the listing, they're showing a 1.0 version. So some people are going to get a 1.0 version. Some people are, but at least they do eBay properly. They probably list the oldest and worst looking one, because this one looks freaking new. I mean, that looks new. So, but what they'll do is they'll say, instead of sending your trade-in back to us, you need to decommission it. This is sacrilege, because these devices can be helpful to smaller repair shops that are on a budget, that don't want to have to spend $2,000 on something to repair something that, or backup firmware or reload firmware, just to a small one device that they're ever going to reload. And then they're having to hunt down, you know, little programmers like these little single programmers, and they get drawers full of them, like I have over here. But this is kind of universal. But they make you literally send them pictures. You have to drill a hole through the MCU on this one, on the JTAG. I don't have a real J-Link. I've got the for J-Link, I just got the Chinese knockoff. I don't I just got a Chinese knockoff, but it worked. I needed it when I need, but I don't use this anymore. It's useless because I've got the Surger equipment, the actual real flashers, Flasher Pro. I got the Flasher Pro. The same, supports everything that does plus a zillion times more. So yeah, and then if you want to decommission the flasher units, you got to drill holes through both the MCU and the flash. This is just sacrilege. Why in the hell? I mean, this just contributes to the e-waste problem. And they want you to scratch in the date you did it. I mean, this is bad. I don't know what the EU, wherever they're manufactured, Germany or whatever, what their laws are on intentionally making e-waste of useful devices that are taken in on trade. I mean, it is a private company. They can do what they want. But I just think this is wrong because some of these tools, like this one here, a Flasher 5, it's obsolete. And this is the new ones here. These ones will not do 12-volt devices. You have to have this one. And these are unobtainable. If you can find them, you have to find them on the used market. And if they've done this, it's reduced the supply of these. And it just makes everything harder and more expensive. And I just think it's bad for companies to do this crap. Just like they want you to cut the cord of your vacuum cleaner before they'll send you out a replacement. It's stupid. Because there's other companies that want you to drill holes through stuff, and this even if the MCU on this is worth something to somebody, is a parts unit, because these things get broke. You hook them up wrong. Oops, you just put 120 volts through it. You got to fix it. I mean, they do have a lot of input protection, but usually it don't get past the input protection. But yeah. So let's see if this updates. Let's give Cotty cookies and we'll update this. No, that rant's over. I just think it's wrong that they do that. Can I grab enough? I don't think I have enough cable. Let me see if I can get this down. At least they give you a spare battery. Looks like it's charging though. Let's see if I can get this to get closer to that. I don't think I can. I can hold it maybe. No, I don't want to hold it. Oop. Making a mess here. There we go. Oop. Now we're... So let's update this and see what it does. And I need to... That looks like crap. Let's do a cleanup here. I usually use a different camera for this, but I had to be able to show this. So this was a good eBay gamble. The V5s on these are still worth, $1,100, $1,200. So at $200, I'm not going to complain as a spare backup. In this business, if you got to have a spare backup, just if you screw up sometimes you will mess up your tool, break your tool, and you got to do something else. It still looks like crap. Okay. We're not going to fully test this, but we're going to update the firmware. Okay, there we go. Oop, I can't see that. I will put it right over here, just like that. Okay, we're going to update this firmware. Get the Firefox off there so I don't pop it up. Then you just click come down here. You select the one that's hooked up. My other one's not hooked up. And I'm giving out my serial numbers. And I'm going to go update firmware. Yes. And it's giving me some windows and it's updating firmware. Okay. We're updated. So. But this is it. I'll come back and test it fully. But I wanted to make sure it updates the firmware because sometimes these fail and then you brick them. So we'll catch y'all later. Oh, and since this was manufactured after my other one was manufactured 2022, this is newer. So this qualifies under right to repair and its warranty's expired. So I'm going to send a right to repair request. I think that'll work. So we are out. Rock. No, whatever. We'll catch y'all later.